People don't understand the importance of support. Shout out to Skybell Rock for making this post over on the Valorant Reddit about a lack of understanding by players on just how much a support player contributes to another person fragging out. Honestly, I think it raises a good question. What happens when the support options are limited in a game where you need the presence of support? As we all know, Valorant divides their agents up into different roles, and during your agent selection, your team will typically choose their roles depending on whatever the team needs. With Neon being the most recent character added, we got another option of a duelist, which arguably we didn't really need, but Neon has been a good addition to the roster anyways. Prior to that, we had Chamber, a Sentinel who I honestly enjoy playing a lot, and I think was a good addition to the support side of Valorant. I do think that the role that has received the least attention is that of the controllers. Controllers are honestly a really important part of a team in Valorant, and making sure that this role has plenty of good options for players to choose from is important. However, since the introduction of Astra back a couple of acts ago, there really hasn't been much of a change within this role. And if you're part of the Valorant community, I'm sure you've heard people saying one of two things. Astra needs to be nerfed because she's currently way too good, and to some people even ruins the game, or Omen needs a buff. Poor Brimstone, man, nobody advocates for this guy. Anyways, I think both of these statements are true, but I also think that it contributes to a greater problem in Valorant that could come up at some other point, and honestly has come up before. This being that when one agent is perceived as too good at a specific role, because the point of this game is to win, and everybody obviously wants to do that, picking anyone besides that agent to do that role will often get you some slack from your teammates or be labeled as the wrong choice. And in a game where you have all these different agents to give players a choice, that's kind of the last thing that you want to do. The most relevant example I think to this is Jett. Remember when everyone complained that Jett was too good at everything and she was the one duelist that if you needed to play to almost guarantee a win because of all the impact she could make, and then Riot gradually nerfed her over time? I mean, she's definitely still good, but not to the extent that she was before. Point being that it's happened before, and Riot has addressed it then, so I think it's only a matter of time before they look into the controller role and figure out what they can make better. Returning to Skybell's post, which again is honestly a great read, and I recommend you head over to the Valorant Reddit and check it out, which it will also be in the description below. Support characters are very important to this game. A lot of people like focusing on kills, and yes, of course, they are important. You can't win or have an impact if you aren't getting any kills, but it's definitely not the main focus of this game.
Alright, I'm guessing you're leaving? Well, GG's man, it was fun. I'm sorry.
Brother.
That I let you down.
Listen to me, man.
I didn't play that well.
Yeah, no. Can you actually listen to me? Because I'm going to keep you at it. We're going to play again together. The only reason why I'm leaving right now is because my buddy Tarek, who's a streamer as well, hit me up to play. Bro,
oh, yeah, I know.
Stop worrying about stats, bro. You played that game great. You held down A site. I didn't look at your kills one time. If you told me that you played poorly, I didn't even know. You're mature as hell. You kept the team together. You kept your composure. Do not worry about your stats. I promise you, bro. I did it for so long. All I did was worry about stats. They don't matter. That offense, bro, you and I ended up with 6 kills. We couldn't do a goddamn thing because we didn't have Jett dashing into sight, creating space for us. We didn't have Arena throwing flashes for us. There's not a lot you can do when you're playing against a 5-team man on Fracture, bro. Don't even worry about it, man. We'll play again. Don't worry about your stats, please.
So anyways, shout out to you playing that support role. I know sometimes you get overlooked, but just know that the team needs you. And everyone has bad games from time to time, so don't let your stats get to you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want me to dive into possible buffs and nerfs for the controller role here in the near future.